Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Maths on Monday, the 27th of April. Today, we're going to be revisiting some of the things that we have already learned as part of our Quizzy Monday. We're going to be looking at things from last term, shape, things from last month, addition and subtraction, and things from last week, fractions. This video is here to help you if you need it. If you are feeling super confident, stop the video now and go and do your Quizzy Monday on your own. You can then come back and watch the video to check your answers and make any changes. If you're thinking, oh, I'm not sure, you can follow the video with me, pause it to give yourself time to complete any of the questions. All right, let's make a start. Thinking about number one, last term, our 3D shapes. The only way you will get this right is if you think carefully and try to remember. All you need to do is write A, B, and C, and then write the name of the shape. You might not be sure, you might not be confident, that's okay. Have a guess. What is the name of A? What is the name of B? What is the name of C? Pause the video, write your answers, and come back to me when you've finished. Okay, A. A it's quite a long shape. Not all of its faces are the same. They're all flat faces. This shape is a cuboid. If you wrote cuboid, give yourself a tick. If you need to change it, make sure you leave your first answer there. Don't erase it. Leave your first answer and write the correct answer next to it. That way I can see who needs extra help with 3D shapes. B. Can you remember the name of B? It's like a tin of beans, or a can of sweet corn, or a can of Coke. What's the name of B? Write your answer now. Okay, B, very, very tricky to spell. If you didn't spell it correctly, that's okay, because it's a super tricky word. B is a cylinder. Starts with a C as well. Then a Y, like hunter. Cylinder. Really well done if you remembered cylinder, and extra well done if you spelt it correctly. If you didn't write cylinder next to your answer. And then the last one is a shape we see quite a lot when we're playing dice games. Can you remember the name of this shape? Write it here. C was a cube. I like cubes because all of the faces are exactly the same and all of the faces are squares. Cuboid, cylinder, cube. If you didn't know that before today, now you do, so try to remember it, because you never know when it's going to come up on another Quizzy Monday. That's section one done. That's last term finished. Now we move on to last month, addition and subtraction. For this, you're going to need your maths book, and you're going to need a pencil, and you're going to need a ruler, because we might need to draw some number lines. So go and get those things, and come back whenever you're ready. Don't forget to pause the video. Okay, I've got lots of space here to do my calculations. You've got your maths book. I'm going to switch over to this side so we can start with the first one. 35 plus 24 equals. Now I want you to have a go. Pause the video, write your answer, either on the sheet or in your book if you haven't printed the sheet off. Okay, my turn to solve it. Hopefully you've written the answer already. It's an add, so I'm going to use tens and ones. Here's 3 tens and 5 ones for 35. Then underneath 2 tens, 4 ones. I start by counting the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ones and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. My answer was 59. Remember, if you made a mistake and you didn't write 59, I need to see that. So you can write 59 next to your answer. If you had made a mistake and written 57, leave that there, next to it write 59. So you can see which ones that you need a little bit of extra help with. Okay. Moving on to the next one, it's a takeaway, a subtraction, and for that we're going to need a number line. Ooh, we're not going to have a dotty number line, no thank you. A number line. Do try to use a ruler or something with a straight edge when you're writing a number line because it looks much neater, and neat maths is always easier. 56. Take away 12. 56. I'm going to give you a chance now for you to have a go at this independently. Everybody has shown that they can use number lines brilliantly. Pause the video, have a go, come back to see how I do it. Hopefully you've written your answer already. If you haven't, complete your number line with me. 56 take away 12, that's one jump of 10. And we're changing the tens. 56. 46, and then 2 ones. 1, 2. Now we're changing the ones. 46, 45. Remember to count backwards, not 47. 44. Let's check my number line makes sense. 44, 45, 46. I'm feeling confident with that. So the answer to this calculation is 44. I can write the answer 44. If you got that right, give yourself another tick. If you made a mistake, have a think about where and try not to make the same mistake later on. Okay. C is another add, so I don't need my number line. I'm going to need tens and ones. Some people might be doing these calculations in their heads, and that's okay if you're feeling confident, but it's always a good idea to check using a written method. You wouldn't want to make a very small mistake and change your answer completely. 37 plus 25. I've definitely made them trickier as we move down this list. Pause the video and have a go yourself. Tens and ones. Okay, tens and ones. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 25, 2 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please don't just watch me doing maths. You need to have a go yourself this morning. We're doing Quizzy Monday to help strengthen those memories. Let's count the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Too many! So I need to get rid of 10. I need to cross 10 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extra 10. Now I've only got 2 ones and I've got 6 tens. So the answer was 62. Brilliant job if you got 62. I'm going to write my answer there. If you didn't, where did you go wrong? Did you forget the extra 10? Did you miscount your ones because your maths wasn't very neat? The next one is a takeaway. D is another subtract. So I'm going to need another number line. Have a go yourself at D. The question is 61, take away 14. Use a number line to solve that question now. Come back to me when you finish. Okay, I'm going to show you how I would solve it. Let me move my number line across a bit so we can all see. 61, take away 14. Well, we're going to do one jump of 10. Hopefully yours looks like this too. Take away 10, and we're changing the tens. We had 6, I took one away, we've now got 51. 51, 61. Okay. Now 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could write take away 1 in all of these. I'm not going to. I'm going to save myself some time today. Now counting backwards from 51. This can be tricky. 51, 50. Now think about when we're counting backwards. What number is going to be there on this side of 50? What comes before 50? Hopefully you've written 49, 48, 47. Remember, we can check it by counting this way. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Mine makes sense. That gives me confidence in my answer, 47. If you made a mistake somewhere around here, change it and watch out for the same thing again, perhaps a bit later. My answer is 47. Fab job, everybody. Only 2 to go on last month, addition and subtraction. Oh, and now we've got some money. We've got some Kenyan shillings involved. I don't need my number line. I'm going to tuck it down here out of the way. And I'm going to do E. 46 Kenyan shillings plus 38 Kenyan shillings. Your turn. Tens and ones. Don't forget to write Kenyan shillings next to your answer. You ready? Did you pause the video and have you had a go? Are you just watching me do maths today? Hopefully not, because you're going to learn by doing, not just by sitting around at home in your pyjamas watching Mr. Scullion. Okay, 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 tens. 1, 2, 3, and 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Right, I know already I'm going to need an extra 10. I can see that just looking at these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, extra 10. Brilliant if you remembered that. 4 ones now, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens. 8 tens. So my answer is 84, but 84 what? Hopefully you remembered to write 84 Kenyan shillings. Well done if you did. If you didn't, change your answer so that it looks like mine, but make sure you leave your old answer there so I can see who needs extra help. Last one. Brilliant job, everybody. Our last one is another takeaway, and luckily, ta-da, I've still got my number line here ready to go. I've made it longer because I can see already it's got 3 big jumps of 10. So I need to think about my number line before I start. 76 Kenyan shillings, take away 32. Wow, Kenyan shillings. Lots of jumps to do then. Let's make a start. Pause the video. You have a go. 76, take away 32. Come back and see if you were right after your turn. Okay, 76. 3 jumps of 10. 1, 2, 3. I am going to write take away 10 in. Okay, we're changing the tens and we're counting backwards. So 76, 66, 56, 46. I've got that lovely number pattern 7, 6, 5, 4, and I can check by counting this way. 4, 5, 6, 7. I've done my jumps of 10, and now it's time for my jumps 1. I've got 2 ones here. 1, 2. Remember, we're changing the ones. 46, 45, 44. My answer is 44 Kenyan shillings. I'm going to write that on my sheet of paper. Ooh. 44 Kenyan shillings. Have a look at your answers, put a small tick next to the ones that you were spot on, and make sure you write the correct answer if you weren't. It's really important we start to spot where we're finding it tricky, because the next time we get a question like that, we might remember what went wrong. It's also great for me to see, because I can send people individual videos on your class dojo and say, hey, I see you found number lines tricky today. Have a go at these questions that might help. Last section, fractions. Are you feeling like an expert? Okay, we're spotting which shows half. Remember, half is 2 equal groups, and we've coloured one of them in. 2 equal groups, 1 coloured in. A, are the blue and the white equal? You decide. If you think they're the same, circle it because it shows half. B, are they 2 equal parts? C, none of it's coloured in, but is it split in half? D, are the blue and the white 2 equal parts? And the same for E. Hopefully you've had a go now. Now I'm going to circle the ones that show half. Get ready to tick your answers if you are right. A does not show half. We've only got 2 parts coloured in that are white and blue, and 4 that are coloured in white. Not half, they are not equal. B does show half. I can circle B. If I'm doing it in my maths book, I could just write B. C does not show half. The top section is bigger than the small triangle bottom section. Not equal, not half. D, I'm looking at the shape of it and I can see that half of it is coloured in blue. The blue and the white are the same. D does show half, and so does E. Lots of different ways of showing half. Did you spot all of them? If you did, well done. Give yourself a tick. This time it says colour to show half. You might do this in a different way to me. For F, colour it in to show that half of it is coloured. Your turn, off you go. Pause the video and come back when you've done F, G, H, I and J. Okay, if you've done it, brilliant. I'm going to whiz through these now. So don't just watch me doing the maths, make sure you've coloured in half of these shapes. For F, you need to colour in 2 of the triangles to show half. Doesn't matter which triangles. I'm going to do the top 2. But actually, as long as you've coloured in 2 triangles, you've coloured in half. G, doesn't matter which ones you colour in, but you must colour in 2 squares on G. I'm going to do these bottom 2 down here. But you don't have to do the same ones as me. As long as you've coloured in 2 squares, you've coloured in half. H, same thing as G. As long as you've coloured in 2 squares, you've shown half. I'm going to do the top 2. Lots of people find funky ways of doing this, like the top one and the bottom one. I find it much easier to look at this shape and see that it's half if I've done 2 squares together. I, exactly the same, just colour in 2. I'm going to use these 2 here to show half. The last one, I changed it on the last one. I wanted to see who was awake on this Monday morning. There are more boxes, so if you colour in 2, like the other examples, the blue and the white are not equal parts. You have to colour in more to show half for this example. You have to colour in 4 boxes to show half. Excellent job if you did. Give yourself a tick for each one. Change yours by rubbing it out if you can to make sure that it does show half. Okay, I'm going to switch to this side. Finding half of numbers. I said 2 ways you can do this last week. You can draw the objects and put a line down the middle to see that the 2 sides are the same, or you can draw a pizza and share slices of pepperoni or mushroom or anything. I'm going to use the pizza method today. I'm going to draw my pizza and cut it in half. And now I'm going to find half of 6 by putting 6 pieces on. 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do I get? On 1 half of the pizza, there are 3. That's my way of doing it. You can pause the video and have a go at L, M, and N if you haven't done them already. Okay, I'm moving on to L, M, and N. Half of 16. Here's my pizza. Cut it in half, half for me, half for you, and I'm going to share 16 slices of mushroom, I think, on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to check that they're equal. I'll count this side too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 here, 8 here. Half of 16 is 8. There will be some people watching at home who just know half of 16 in their head straight away, and that's fine. That's brilliant. That saves you some time. Half of 20 is the next one. I need to make my pizza nice and big so I can definitely fit all the slices of tomato this time. Tomato. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Count them very, very carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going to check that both sides are equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are both equal. I've split 20 in half. 10 is the answer. And then the last one, half of 12. Lots of people will know this straight away, and that's great. If you can't remember half of 12 just like that, let's split it onto the pizza. 12 olives this time. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half of 12 is 6. Now remember, if you made a mistake with the pizza method because you lost count, the only thing you can really do is start again, is wipe it all off or rub it all out or do a different pizza. Because if you lose count, you're going to make a mistake and that will change your answer and you might not end up with 2 equal parts. Hopefully, you found the Quizzy Monday not too tricky and also not too easy. We do want to dust off the cobwebs of the weekend and get you thinking this morning. If there was something that you found really tricky, ask your grown-up to send me a message on Class Dojo and I might be able to give you some extra help. Okay, well done everybody. I look forward to seeing a photo of your Quizzy Monday. If you've printed it off, great. If you've done it in your maths book, great. It doesn't matter to me. All that matters is the learning. Hope you enjoyed maths today. Tomorrow we're thinking about more fractions. Bye.